Come on, stay there. Welcome back to another episode of Wolf Lodge. Time to finish this thing.
Welcome to the next level. Wolf Lodge.
This is going pretty well. It's a factory built shed. I'm just following instructions, so there's not a whole lot to say about it. I'm just gonna set the camera down, let a time lapse rip, and we'll chat after. Framing's done. That went really well. To be honest, I was a little skeptical on how this thing would feel as far as strength and quality goes. But man, after getting my hands on these pieces, feeling how they fit together and feeling the overall strength of this thing, I am really impressed. I think I made a good purchase. I'm happy. No time to celebrate though. Time to start getting some of those tarp pieces on. Both sides are up. Time to go for that top, but I think this might be a little tough solo. We'll see. Especially with the wind today. The wind is just horrible today. Picked a great day to do this, didn't I? But I'm getting it. Sun is dropping fast though. I'd say I got about an hour and a half of light left. Let's see if I can get this. Here we go. Got this. What a dirt stash I got going on. Oh, that went way too well. Time to strap this thing down. I can't believe I just did that all in one day, solo. There's a couple things I want to go over, but I just don't have the energy to do it right now. Let's chat in the morning. Oh. Man, I still can't believe that happened yesterday. That felt like a good accomplishment, getting that done. So Ash and I's travel day into the property was 2 days ago. 1 mile hiked in, food and clothes on my back. Plus, I loaded up that brand new track for the excavator. That pack with the tracks on it, total 104 pounds. It was a good one. Definitely felt that one. But tracks were in, and then as soon as I got into the property, I put those brand new tracks on the excavator and then pushed around a little bit of dirt with it. The new tracks worked perfectly. Excavator's back up and in working condition. And then after driving around the excavator a little bit, I loaded up all the parts to that tool shed on the four-wheeler and drove them up to the site in preparation for building that tool shed the next day, which was yesterday. And then yesterday was the big mission, building that thing all in one day. Man, that went well, and I'm really happy with how that thing looks, feels, and just the structural integrity of it. Really cool product. Glad I have that out on the property. And finally, gonna be getting out of that little tool shed into a 600 square foot building. That feels amazing. I want to say hello to a couple young gentlemen who are watching, Harper, Logan, and Sullivan of the Pulling household. You know, if there's one thing that this build has taught me that I can pass on to future generations, it's that it's the ideas that seem impossible are the ones worth pursuing. You know, on this build, I spent a lot of sleepless nights wondering if this was possible. There were many times throughout this build where it didn't seem possible. But you know what I learned? Through focus, perseverance, and hard work that I could make the impossible a reality. And so that's my advice to you boys and anyone who may be listening that this might resonate with. Pick dreams and ideas that seem impossible and go to work to making those ideas and dreams a reality. And through that accomplishment, it will lead to a purposeful, meaningful, and happy life. I know it sure has done those things in my life with this build. That being said, that's going to be it for me this week, but I got a big week coming up next week. I got a friend's birthday party up here that I'm throwing, so I'm hosting 20 to 30 people up here next week. So I'm gonna head back on grid today, spend the next 2 days on grid preparing for that party, but next week's gonna be a 6-day week out here for me. I got a lot to do to prep for all these people coming into the property, and that's why I worked so hard to get that tool shed done yesterday, is because that is one key to the puzzle to cleaning up this place, making it look presentable, getting everything up to that new tool shed, and just preparing for a lot of people coming in next week. So that's gonna be it for me. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you next week.